A big welcome to you, Sagittarius. The eclipse is happening and I'm watching live right now while I'm doing the reading. I'm watching because it's only visible in Argentina. Yes, Argentina and Chile. And I have on YouTube this video and it's just starting, and so I'm gonna do the reading for you right now. Right, the sun, which is usually shining a light onto the moon, is covering the sun. The sun is covered by the moon. So the sun is in Sagittarius, the sun is in the moon, and now it's covering. And I'm going to take a picture once we are at a specific moment here with this eclipse, right? So you are the guardian angel, right? You are having the power now to cover fully the sun, right? Even though the sun is putting the light onto you. And now this time you say, I am gonna cover the sun. I am going deep within. I am going inwards to understand how powerful I am, truly am, and come into this lotus flower, right? Such powerful time, such powerful energy that is happening right now at this very moment while I'm doing your reading. Then we of course need to know that this started, right? This is a big event that is happening every year. It erupts, this darkness starts, we cannot stop it. And here on the 21st of December, it's ending, right? That's when Capricorn is beginning, and you help us to get through these difficult times, because here already the sun, it stations on the 21st for 3 days. And that's why, right, Jesus is born. Jesus is the Son of God. And on the 25th, the sun starts moving again towards the south. And now it's going towards the north again, right? And so here you are showing us, right, that we can get through this difficult time, because here the Capricorn, right, the Greek god Pan is coming out, and we are celebrating, and we are with other people, and we're enjoying that kind of like overcoming the dark time, right? We're celebrating that it's getting slowly lighter and lighter and lighter again. Now what's happening as well is a planet, your planet, right, rules you, Jupiter, is on the 21st, and Saturn is on the 21st, coming so close together, they creating the Christmas star. And these two planets are moving out after 20 years being stationed in Capricorn, moving out into Aquarius. So for me, the age of Aquarius is clearly starting here on the 21st, because Aquarius is the star card in Tarot. So two planets come together to create a star and are actually moving into the star card. I mean, a bigger message you cannot get from the sky. So you are this beautiful angel, right? This is the Hermetic Tarot. This is Rider-Waite, was in this brotherhood, and Aleister Crowley was in this brotherhood as well. As you can see, evolution of the cards is like, here we have a guardian angel, and here we have actually the art card from Aleister Crowley, right? So it's a very powerful times, and I'm looking at the screen and it's covering and it's getting bigger and bigger, right? And it's so cool to watch that it's covering more and more. So I just want you to know that this is a very powerful card. You are powerful energy, particularly because it's getting dark, particularly it is getting darker and darker, right? And that we are letting go, that we are coming deeper within, that you, when you go within, you know that it's all okay. So that you know, I really want you to be part of the shuffling. I want you to be part of that, this message that wants to come to you now, while actually the sun is covering, the moon is covering the sun. And I have the video here playing, and I can look at it, and I will take a picture when it's halfway there. So let's see what's happening, right? This is a big event for you, Sagittarius. So there's a lot of shift happening in your life as well, because these two planets, right, on the 21st, which is the end of your card, are shifting and moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius. So I want to see what is coming out. I want you to be part of the shuffling. I want you to see how these cards come out. Okay, one card. Clear thinking, clear mind, a higher conscious energy. Ace is swords and thought and idea. A new idea wants to come to you, and it will be brought through this big shift. It will be brought to you by this big shift. And as you can see, everything is spiraling like your wheel of fortune. Jupiter is the wheel of fortune, right? Everything is spiraling, and everything is with a higher consciousness. You are the magician. You are in this infinity, and the ace is connected to the magician. You are really, truly shifting into a higher consciousness, into a higher awareness, and manifesting a new thought, a new idea. And Aquarius is air. Aquarius is swords. Aquarius is the king of swords. So here you show me that you are not just, wow, right? Because I didn't even show you this card yet, right? This is you, the Knight of Wands. You go up, you have the creative idea, you have the spark, you are action oriented. And what came after this is clearly showing me that you are manifesting like crazy. Two aces framing the magician. I mean, I never seen that. This is like so powerful. You not only have the thought, but you also have the creative spark, which is what you are. You have the creative wand in your hand. You have that creative, empowered thinking with the horse. You go up, right? You have that flame in your head. You have that spark in your helmet, right? You go and search for it. Look at it. Here it is. The thought came to you. You are manifesting. For me, it's almost like you are DJing. You are making music. And the music is the first thing that we hear when we go into the realm of angels, right? Angels give us a sound. Angels give us a tone to find ourselves in the darkness. It's not visuals. Sometimes it's visuals first, but the sound gets you out of that deep, deep, deep darkness that we enter when we die. And then all of a sudden the light appears. But you are very clearly letting me know that you are manifesting. You are empowered. You are strong with this shift. And particularly today, because the moon, your inner energy, your internal, personal inner energy, your inner moon emotional energy is manifesting, is creating, is being connected to the magician. Wow. Right? So this eclipse where your inner emotions are covering the sun right now at this very moment while I'm doing the reading for you, it's like you are creating something absolutely new, right? You're letting go of the old. You're like part of the new generation. And you are always young because you are the knight, right? You're not like a queen sitting on her chair or like a king sitting on its chair, right? You fire, fire, fire. You're 3 times fire because all the knights are connected to the element fire. It doesn't matter if it's the pentacle or if it's the cups or whatever it is. All the knights are fire. Now this is fire, fire, fire. 3 times fire. What you get? What you get? This manifesting, empowered, moving forward. Just checking. Wow, yeah. I mean, we cannot see it here in Germany. It's only in Argentina and in Chile, right? As soon as the moment of the eclipse, I will take a picture and I will use it as that picture for you. 4 of Wands, celebrating. This is you, right? 4 of Wands, but it's Venus in Aries, no matter. You are also connected to the Wands, so you are celebrating. You really know that this idea, this thought, this creative action that you are acting upon it is going to help the world, is going to bring something into this world. Now look at this. This is the 7 of Swords, which is Jupiter moving into Aquarius. I mean, the message cannot be clearer, right? On the 21st, your planet that you are connected with, right? Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune, is moving into Aquarius. Jupiter in Aquarius. You moving there, right? Very clear. Wow. And of course, sometimes this card is a little bit looked at negative, but I don't think so, because it's also the moon. It's in the night, right? He's like saying, I am moving forward. I know what's happening up there. It's happening down there as well. So you getting ready, you holding these thoughts, right? Don't steal them though, right? Don't think that you need to hold on to them. These thoughts, of course, if it comes to you, great. But you don't need to sneak away and think it's only your thought. Let others have the same thought as well, right? You don't need to hold. Oops. Thought they're coming out, but they didn't. So yeah, Jupiter is moving into Aquarius. You're letting us know, yeah. Your Jupiter is moving into Aquarius. Powerful. Wow, I feel it. Okay, I'm going to stop really quickly, take a picture, and then I will put it in between, okay? I see you in a minute. So here I'm back again, and I took the picture and I will put it where the cut is. And then I looked up and I saw 2 ravens fly up in the sky. 2 ravens, 2 ravens are sitting or standing here. Do you understand the message? 2 ravens flew in the sky. I couldn't take a picture because I was just fixing the camera again on its stand. But I just want you to know that this is amazing, right? The connection, when we are connected, it's really... the messages, the signs, they become stronger and stronger, clearer and clearer. And it's like, that's it, right? Now they show a picture in Chile, in Villarrica. It's live. So cool. And it's 3:08 there. Here it's 4:08, right? That's why I'm doing the reading in the afternoon. It's a total solar eclipse December 14th. I think, I don't know if you can watch it again tomorrow, right? But it's this whole report on the solar eclipse. It's foggy here. Can't really see anything. So the total will be at 5:03, I think, in the 1 hour. Amazing. Okay, back to you, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, you are getting empowered with this solar eclipse. You are living an inspiring life. You inspire others because this, right, creates this. You are a master in creating a new way of thinking and a new way of acting and celebrating with other people. And at the same time also moving away, right? Moving away with this moon that's covering now the sun. Moving away and going from Jupiter, moving into Aquarius. So amazing. Okay, so let's see. What else wants to come out? These cards, I'm telling you, they're not. In the German reading, I had the star card. Very clear, very strong. If you understand German, have a look. So sometimes it takes a while, right? Because the right cards need to come out. It's not just like, the more I do this, the more I realize this is no coincidence that this card came out. Total solar eclipse on December 14. December 14. 14, the card is your card. 14. Sagittarius, you all about experience. You all about understanding that when I live life, I have the power to dive deep. And this is again the full moon, your full moon moving. It's a sign saying yes. It's a major arcana. And of course, it's also Pisces. It's our subconscious. The deeper we go, the more we understand how much we are connected to these planets, right? And now the full moon is moving in front, and I see it here in front of the sun. Wow, it looks so beautiful. I think I'm gonna take, in a little while, I'm gonna take another picture. And then of course at the end, I want to take a picture of the full circle. So the moon is moving in front of the sun, and you're literally saying yes. The moon is moving in front of the sun. The moon is moving. Wow. This is so cool. I love doing this reading, really. I'm really enjoying it. And it will shift the world, it will change the world, because you have three ones, and now the Empress is coming out. You're giving birth to a new world, to a new era, to a new life. And you know, I'm thinking of actually putting a world behind the hexagram. I'm thinking of painting this card today after this reading, starting to paint this card fresh and new. The deeper we dive down, the more we understand that here lies the healing of the world, lies a healing, lies a transformation. And you're ready. You're part of the new generation. You're part of the new generation that knows how to celebrate and knows how to take care. And this is what they always let us know, right? That this guardian angel, this water and fire elements that are coming together creates the new generation that is God. So you are God. All right, so what else wants to come out? You can see, right? Sometimes it takes quite a while because, and it's funny because sometimes people say, well, you can just let something fall. No, there's this reflex in me that wants to catch them, that wants to hold them. And only those cards who are really strong and say, I get it, I get out of this deck, I want to speak, I have something to say, they come out. And the rest I catch them or try to, and it's not it's not something I can do something about it, right, when that is happening. Yeah, the age of Aquarius is upon us, right? This is the page, it's the new thinking, it's a new ideas, walking over, tiptoes over the sword to the other side, meanwhile getting all the information, holding the ideas up in the air, but you also read about it, you also know about it, right? So there is a clear understanding of saying, yeah, here we are, clearly awakening. The Page of Swords is connected, air and earth, right? All the pages are connected to the earth element. Wow, 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 wow. They flipped and they say, here I am. This is opposite you. This is, and I had it in the other reading as well, this is, that's why it's here. This is Gemini. Gemini is the opposite card of you, saying when we love ourselves thoroughly, when we really go deep within, then the conscious can look at the subconscious, so that the subconscious can look at the higher conscious. These two are separate from the power here, right? Here the power is the flame, and here the power is the fruit with the sexual. The man can only be really sexual because he sees this beautiful female and he gets excited. Now, you are here, the Two of Cups is the male and the female transformed into the Two of Cups, right? So here we can see that there is a message coming through of true self-love. Now look at her hair. What's happening here? We don't have hair like this when I am standing upright. So how do they stand? How do I have my hair like this? When I bend over, when I flip, right, and the light part flips over and he's the dark part. How interesting is this, right? Usually we always say he's the light and she's the dark. She's the feminine. The feminine is always dark. The male is always the light, right? But here she has the dark hair, but the light skin. He, the male, is the dark, and she's holding on to the male, right? Together they create this new dimension. Now we have the devil. What's happening at Capricorn? Here on the 21st, Jupiter and Saturn are moving into Aquarius, right? This is a celestial movement. We're getting out of this attachment to the material world and we're coming out of it, right? So it's very clear that we see, now just looking, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn and Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is communication. So we are communicating about this event, and this event is very clearly coming to us. now on the 21st. And you, with the full solar eclipse today, are our guardian angel who's holding it, who's holding this empowered message. You're the messenger, right? You're the guardian angel that brings this powerful message to us. Wow. And I want you to see this because the card of the Hermit of Aleister Crowley, right? Aleister Crowley holds in the back this kind of emblem, right? And this is very powerful. I can't get in there right now. So this is his card, right? And again, just that you see, this is his card. You see what she was putting on his chest. This is the hexagram, but also connected with the 4 elements into the center, right? So Capricorn is a powerful moment because it's the longest night. On the 21st of December is the longest night, is the dark side of our life. And so we start celebrating, we start being happy because now from the 21st, we are slowly again going lighter and lighter and lighter. I put this next to it. Okay, let's see one more, because I mean it seems like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. On the 14th of December, it's the 14th card, Temperance. I mean, how crazy is that? Doop. You saw that. Justice. So there's justice coming, right? When Jupiter is moving into Aquarius, into an air sign, again, into the swords, then we are coming out of this dark time, right? A little bit of an attached to materialism, and Capricorn is a great sign. I don't want Capricorn to be something negative. Capricorn is a very empowered symbol, right? Because it is part of the 12 zodiac signs. Why should be one? It's the womb, it's the dark, it's that going within. And the deeper we go within, right? Again, the deeper we go within, the more we understand. Out in that darkness, we find that light up to the lotus flower. And it's an equilibrium that's coming back to the world. The world needs this. The world needs this shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. Wow. And that's it. This was also the last card in the other reading, the 2 of Wands, meaning we are Mars in Aries planning a new world. And I'm going to look at the bottom, what's down there. Cancer. The lightest day, the darkest night. These are opposite each other. We are planning again to go to the lightest day. Right now, we are going to the darkest night, right? And in that movement, we start seeing here an evolution in our own love. We're starting to actually care for the earth, right? Mother Earth. It's so powerful, this message, right? You are showing us the way. It is success. It is good. It is needed. It is the planets telling us, wake up, shift, and change. I don't need any clarification cards here. No, I don't need any clarification cards. The light is getting darker anyway, right? But I'm going to take pictures of that solar eclipse and post it to the video. I see you again when, of course, the sun is in Capricorn, and when we again, right, celebrate going towards the light. which is this card, right, is moving forward, going into the summer. This is Cancer. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcana. 7, the Chariot, the number 7 here. Wow. I mean, I don't have anything else to say. Sometimes I notice after, ooh, you didn't see this, ooh, you didn't say this. But it's okay, you know, sometimes it's what it is. And this is what I see, right? I just want to see the 6, if there is 666. Is there a 6 here? Yeah, the 6. Right? And the 6 of the 666, and they call it the number of the beast, and it's not the number of the beast, right? They made it negative, so no one is using it. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little triangles, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tips. 6, 6, 6, the number of the beast, right? And then, of course, when you look at this card, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, but here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 8, right? Sorry, 8. Wondering why they do it like this, right? And it is on the chest of Capricorn. All right, so there we go. We are almost, oh my God, I need to take a picture. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for watching. And again, I see you when the sun is in Capricorn. Namaste.